So Gary Black was talking to an influencer on X, and according to Gary, something specific has to happen with Tesla and the RoboTaxi business to make it successful. There's also a new bull in town, so we're talking about that. And he gives us an input of what he thinks about Tesla. And also Goldman Sachs is getting involved. Now, Goldman Sachs is always a little bit conservative about their analysis, so we'll see what they have to say. So stay tuned. Elon Musk needs to achieve this with the RoboTaxi business if Tesla wants to take over Uber and Lyft. Now, according to Gary Black, Tesla Inc. is due to hold its RoboTaxi event on August 8th. Investors and analysts are equally excited about the opportunity it represents. Future funds Gary Black, a Tesla investor, suggested on Thursday that the RoboTaxi may not take off strongly before full FSD technology is made full unsupervised. So welcome to my channel, where I give you the latest Tesla news. So what happened? A Tesla influencer on X worked out the benefit-cost ratio of the Elon Musk-led company launching a ride-sharing service. His analysis showed the service offering fetching revenue at an annual run rate of $1.4 billion to start out with. Now, the influencer said that Tesla should subsidize rides on its ride-sharing application ahead of the RoboTaxi unveil and require all drivers to drive Tesla vehicles and, if possible, be highly rated on other applications. The penetrating price strategy of offering rides at a lower price than competitors, including Lyft and Uber, would increase awareness about the application and lure users to it. He said, adding that Tesla should use its cash reserves for it. Now, working out the math, the influencer said, assuming Tesla rides number to be 359 million, half as much as Lyft did in 2023, and a price of $17.43, opposed to Lyft, which charges $19.43. The $4 can fetch a revenue of $1.4 billion. Now, Black commented on this influencer's RoboTaxi thesis and said, though thinking Tesla can just offer a supervised, meaning with driver ride-hailing service to compete with Uber and Lyft, until unsupervised ride-hailing becomes available, are daydreaming. Now, Gary Black mentioned that he understands the logic of Tesla setting up an exclusive network and starting to collect data and gain network effects. But he does not see it working unless Tesla discounts pricing. But if not cheaper, what is the consumer proposition, he said. Now here's why this is important. Tesla is going through a soft patch amid slowdown in EV demand, forcing it to look for other avenues. But long-term, Musk wants Tesla to evolve as an AI and robotics company. In the near term, the company hopes mainly hinge on robotaxis and potentially a low-end EV. Cathie Wood, who just recently updated her valuation framework for Tesla, sees the company stock hitting $2,600 by 2029. In the firm's valuation, RoboTaxi accounted for 63% of Tesla's total revenue, 86% EBITDA, and 80% of enterprise value. And as Black remarked, the success of RoboTaxi adoption hinges mostly on Tesla's FSD graduating from fully supervised to unsupervised. Hey, if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any updates. Thank you. There's a new Tesla analyst in town, and his name is Stephen Gengaro with Stifel. Stifel Analyst says legacy car maker do not have the EV know-how to adequately compete with Tesla. Despite a challenging backdrop for electric vehicle makers, Tesla's stock can still thrive, according to the newest bull on the Wall Street. Stifel Analyst Stephen Gengaro initiated coverage of Tesla shares with a buy rating and a $265 price target late Tuesday, writing that the company is peerless in the EV market and more akin to technology giants. He acknowledged the recent slowdown in EV sales, but he sees better days ahead for Tesla, which has witnessed a 25% decline so far this year. The company should see improving trends as charger availability grows, less expensive models debut, and Tesla's overall technology improves, Chingaro wrote. Chingaro thinks that towards earnings expectations are bottoming for Tesla after the 2024 consensus forecast for earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization falling by 41% over the past 12 months, and the 2025 forecast on the metric dropping by 46%. With those negative estimate revisions likely out of the way, the dynamic could be a positive for the stock. In Chingaro's view, Tesla has no peers in the electric vehicle business. There simply are no direct competitors. Legacy car makers don't have the technology and know-how in EVs, and they are way behind in the electrification game. And they don't have Elon Musk as their CEO, he added. And related to AI, Chingaro is upbeat about the potential of Tesla's full self-driving business, which likely creates significant revenue through FSD sales, possibly licensing agreements, and as the key enabler for long-term RoboTaxi initiatives. He titled his report, "The Future is Closer Than We Think." And this is what Goldman Sachs says, and it's a good sign. Goldman Sachs anticipates that the lower-cost, smaller version of the Model 3 will fall within the $25,000 to $35,000 starting price. This model is expected to compete with the VW Golf and Ford Escape Giga, which sold around 200,000 to 400,000 vehicles annually in 2023. If Tesla conquers further 1% market share, it could add 300,000 to 400,000 vehicle sales. In a trailing 12-month basis, Tesla has over 50% share of the US market, mid-teens of the EV market in the select European countries, and high single-digit EV share in China. Despite the optimistic forecast, Goldman Sachs maintains a neutral rating on Tesla with a 12-month price target of $175. Always conservative, as I said. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. My name is Claudia, and goodbye.